Okay, so we've been meeting for about 2.5 months now, yeah?
Yes, we have.
And you feel comfortable with MST and what we're doing?
Yes, I do.
All right, cool. And I want you to know that I appreciate really everything that you've done for your child. And like I told you when we first opened, that we were going to have a lot of steps backwards, but the main thing, if we have more steps forward than backwards, that we would get to where we were going to get. And I know you've been frustrated a few times along the line.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for not firing me and letting me hang in there. So anyways, I know that when we initially met, he had a substance abuse problem.
Yes.
He got clean. I think he had just come out of residential treatment centers.
Yes, he did.
And you and the whole team were so proud that he was clean there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I explained to you, well, this is why residential treatment centers don't always work for kids, because they don't have a choice. They're surrounded 24/7. So every kid that comes out of a residential treatment center will be clean, will be doing his homework, won't be running away, except he will have met a lot of negative peers. And hopefully they're not in our community at this point. So I left you, you had called me at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you were all frustrated telling me that he tested dirty.
Yes, he did.
Okay. So we've done fits in the past. We haven't done one on the substance abuse, but let's start seeking some drivers where you think might have been leading him to substance abuse use.
I think it was his friend from...
Okay. All right, so you're saying he has a negative peer?
Yes.
Okay. And let me ask this question. Are you, do you know this negative peer?
No, I think he met him in the house when he was in
Okay. Do you know their parents?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to put down here that we have low pair-parent link. Okay. So he's basically hanging around a kid where you really don't know the parents. Okay. And this is, I'm not pointing the finger at you, but I told you when MST started, everything would be directed toward mom, right?
Right.
Okay, and all of our weekly goals have always been mom will this, mom will that, and you've done, I'm so proud of you.
Mom's gonna kick his behind.
Okay, well that's good. Let's see, Child Welfare Service. What you do is you pull the hair out of the head because there's no, you can't tell, the hair's been pulled out of the head and it hurts. So that's what you do.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Of course, this will be edited.
All right.
Okay, so he's hanging around negative pairs. We have low pair-parent link.
Yeah.
Do you, is he involved in a pro-social activity?
Well, the volleyball well, he was going to go to volleyball, no.
Okay.
But he didn't end up doing it.
Okay. So he's in no pro-social activity?
No.
Okay. Do you have a lot of structure in your home?
Well, apparently not.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to say we have low structure. So with low structure and no pro-social activity, he probably has a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is allowing him to do what he needs. Do you have rewards in the home for when he tested clean?
I told him a good job and I pat him on the back.
Okay, so you did praise him in the past.
Oh, yeah.
For being clean. Okay, all right, good for you. What about consequences? Do you have a consequence in the home right now that he's aware of if he were to test positive? No.
No.
Okay. So we're going to say no working contingencies. Okay. Is it easy for him to find weed?
Apparently.
Okay. Okay. So what did I say here? Oh, availability. Okay, so he's hanging around negative pairs. He has low pair-parent link. We have no pro-social activity. We have low structure in the home. We have no working contingencies. He has a lot of free time, and it's available to him. Correct?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, can you see any other drivers that you think would lead to him having had a dirty UA?
I guess me not being strict.
All right. Well, strict is a lot of these. Strict is really not following with a lot of these. You know.
Right.
Do you have high urgency? Is your urgency really high, or are you feeling like a burnout? Right, like this kid is just going off the wall, and I've been chasing him around for the last 4 months, and I'm really getting burnt out on this.
Well, no,
did
I
you feel
was
burnout?
almost, but I felt hopeful after he came out of treatment. I felt
Okay.
very hopeful that, okay, he's gonna do good.
Okay, so we can say at this point maybe you're feeling a little more hopeless.
Yeah, right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Mhm.
So mom's feeling hopeless. Okay. All right. So if we take these drivers, if we've come up with 8 drivers, if we were to prioritize these drivers and pick out the 3 most important drivers that you think, if we can fix those, he'll be substance free, what do you think would be the most important?
Definitely free time.
Free time. Okay. Okay. What else?
I think maybe if I talk to the kid's parents, know who he's hanging out with.
Okay. Low parent link. What else? Low contingencies, negative peers, low structure, availability.
Well, yeah, because the rest sound like my fault.
No, nothing is your fault. You're a great mom. I told you all along. You make me wonderful meals when I show up. By the way, a good thing to do when you're MST therapist is schedule meetings during meal hours, and you get fed.
Oh. Well, see,
No,
I was
joking.
feeling very helpless today, so I didn't cook. Did you bring something?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you were saying, what was one that you just said? Availability.
Yeah,
Okay.
availability.
So when we come up, we use the term availability. In negative pairs, what we like doing is we call poisoning, like poisoning the negative pair, so he isn't able to hang with him. You know? So okay, so now we have 8 really good drivers as to why he has tested positive for weed, right? Okay. And then when you found out he tested positive for weed, you did praise him for it not being cocaine or methamphetamines or any of those. Would you tell me you were proud of him that, well, I'm proud that it wasn't these other drugs? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. I'm proud of you. Because that's what we do with MST. The parents sometimes they go, no, but my kid doesn't do drugs. And I'll UA them right off the bat, sometimes within the first week, and they're dirty, and the parents like totally flip out. And it's like, well, no, we need to praise him for what he's not doing. You know, meth and cocaine, heroin, and all that stuff that can lead to more problems. So you want to praise the kid. He's not doing those, especially in Hawaii, where weed is every place that you go. So okay, so we have prioritized the drivers. So now what we're going to do is develop a hypothesis. Okay, so the hypothesis is basically taking your prioritized drivers and putting it in a sentence for the outcome that we want. So we're going to say, if mom can develop a structure in the home where he doesn't have free time, and mom can develop a pair-parent link, and mom can poison the availability of him finding the weed, and he will be substance-free within 30 days. And that's what we're going to work on. So I'm going to take my first prioritized driver, and our goal for next week is for you to develop a way for him to not have free time. So you're going to work this week in getting him involved in possibly a pro-social activity, getting him involved in an after-school activity, getting him a part-time job, getting him to do some volunteer work. That will be our goal for next week.
All right.
You feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, let's hope he does it.
Hope who does it?
Me.
That's right. So MST is not child focused.
Right.
We are parent focused. Remember I told you that when we first met, and because I first came into the home, and you, like all parents, will say, "Oh, well, it was his decision.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to work with him?" And then I explained to you that no, we're working with mom, and we're not child focused at all.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to say if he does it,
Right.
because if you do it, he will do it. And that's why my job is to keep your urgency really high.
Well, yeah, it's kind of feeling low right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna work together.
All
Make you
right.
feel good about it.
Okay.
And we're gonna get him. But he's doing well in school.
Yeah, he is.
His aggressions at home are minimized.
Mm-hmm.
Verbally, and his physical aggressions. He's not beating up on his younger brother anymore.
Right.
So at this point, we've met 3 of our 4 goals. So this is the one we're really going to focus on. And these goals were met because why?
Yeah.
That's right. His mom did her work, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
So I have another appointment that I have to get to. I'm really
All
sorry.
right. But thank you very much.
Thank you.